Okay, somewhere you have said that this film industry, we have people who are masters of dishonest honesty. What is the biggest charade that you have come across?
They're civil, they're cordial, they love each other, there's nothing wrong, there was no problem on set, it was like one big happy family. That's the world's biggest lie. No one loves each other, they all hate each other, they want to tear their wigs apart and they want to kill them, and they'll come across and say lovely things to each other's faces at various parties, but they hate each other. But I have lied about that.
And is there a lot of infidelity that you are aware of and have to sort of go like that?
Darling, I mean, come on. When someone told me, how can you endorse infidelity? I said, how can you endorse something that's already sold out? It's there. I mean, a marriage without infidelity is like a marriage without a home.
Now, there are big delusions of grandeur in this industry.
Right.
What have you come across?
There are, of course. I think delusion is the hugest disease that surrounds us at every given point of time. Everyone thinks they're on a position that they're not really on. And everyone, I think, truly believes when a film releases on a day-to-day level. I've heard like, my film's open to 90% houses and it's doing very well in there.
You are also guilty of that.
Of course, we have to. We have to say that we have to make the right noises on camera.
So then how do you stay non-delusional?
I think I try very hard to know, like, look, this is who I am. I mean, this is who I am. There are certain things I'm capable of, certain things I'm not. I told you, I'm an incomplete filmmaker. I can't make every kind of film. When I see a Tare Zameen Par or a film like Rock On, I know I'm incapable. I can't do it. I don't get it. I don't know how to.
So these blockbusters that you make, which are very appreciated, they become hits more often than not. But they also get criticized from within the industry and from the public.
Right.
How do you use this criticism, or do you put blinkers on like most of the industry?
I agree. When someone tells me there's nothing new, I haven't. Oh, it's another Bhangra, yes. Oh, we've seen these big sets and we've seen in New York. I'm sorry. What do you say? I agree, because it's a point of view.
But do you process it? Do you use it?
Of course, I understand. By the way, my biggest pastime is going and reading what other people have to say to me online, where they bitch you out. I mean, I love it when they write the most horrific things about you, and I love reading it, because I do believe, on one level, of course, it's also strange and humorous. On another level, I think it's almost self-therapeutic.
What would you do if you were trapped in an elevator with Bebo on one side and Preeti Zinta on the other?
I'll have a great time. They're both thoroughly entertaining. And they now talk to each other, so it's fabulous.
Civilly, or are you telling one of those
I'm not
big fat dishonest
I did tell a lie about them being really good to each other a few years ago, but today I genuinely am saying that they get along really well.
And if you were trapped in an elevator with Shah Rukh Khan and Salman?
I don't want to be trapped in an elevator with the both of them, and I don't want to answer this question, because even answering it is validating the presence of the situation, so I shall say move on.
If there is one thing you could change about yourself, what would it be?
Oh, there are many. One thing, I've changed my waistline to start with. I just wish I could change my exercise routine so I would be able to wear yellow shorts and get out of the water on the beach.
And do a little peekaboo moment.
Totally, take it off. Take it off. If I had that body, trust me, I'd be the nude every point of time I could find.
Do you think Indian cinema would ever be grown up enough to handle a full frontal?
I hope so, because if it's done aesthetically and done with reason and done, I mean, just aesthetically actually, forget the reason, I mean.
What is the strangest thing you put in your mouth?
Those poppers, Shah Rukh's son gave it to me. Those little lemon drops that start sizzling in your mouth, you know, something, you just you start feeling that crackling.
And you kind of like it and not like it?
No, it's awful. I'm telling you, it's a prank. It's like, you get them in a prank shop.
Okay, from one talk show host to another, what is the advice you would give me?
Listen, hear, then ask.
How would you rate me?
Fantastically, I would say, an 8.5.
Ooh. Now, what is the question I should have asked you?
You didn't, and I'm happy.
No, come on, you can't get away with that.
Of course I can. I can get away with anything. I can get away with red murder.
Fine, just because you can, I'm going to give you a red something to get away from that murder. Here's a little couch cushion.
Is that mine? Can I really take this?
What? It's a pretend thing? Why? That's what you do in
I don't know, because it's so
parents?
expensive looking that I'm wondering whether it's really
mine. Okay, give it back. Just give it back.
On the couch with Koel.